Okay, how are you guys doing today? We're back. Some more Star Rail. Today, checking out the 3.3 live stream, seeing what's going on. The next patch. Which, I'm very excited. And a lot of Hoyo's games about where we're going direction and story-wise. I'm very excited about the potential and everything that's been set up. And it seems the next characters we'll be focused on will be Cipher, who is obviously an XP from Impact 3rd, Pardo Fellas, one of my favorite characters over there. And Hyacine, who, as far as I'm aware, is not an XP, but she's cool. And it'll be good to learn more about both of them. And of course, she has quite an important role, because we will be trying to take down Aquila. Seems to be the next goal or objective. Because that's what's preventing, reinforcements from the train coming to us, and anyone from Enforius getting out. So, without further ado, skip ahead. SpongeBob Lady Aglaia, of course. Hey Cass. That's cute. The drill mess.
Huh? Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Fun style as well. Storybook.
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Hello, you two!
Got the cut
Almost
on
thought we
my
couldn't reach Miss Castris. How are things going over there?
Yeah,
It's a bit
and,
dark here, Mr. Albert. But there's no need to worry about me.
That's good to hear. Actually, where's Miss Cipher?
hanging around.
And you shall receive.
Oh boy.
Miss Cipher, are you...
Having signal issues?
Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akama.
Lady
Uh-huh.
Cipher, are you okay?
Running away with the green screen. That's great. Yes, okay. We might hear more about the
My
fake collab
ancestor,
soon in Ventusa.
Seliosi the
Ancestor.
Thunder Knight raised her spear against
New
the
area?
sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Previous Chrysos era.
Little Ika.
Is that the name of her unicorn? Ika. Defend the chimeras. Very magical girl.
May the faint light dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Oh, go little guy.
Chrysos Era's flame-chased journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us
Is
soar
it? It
together.
feels like we still have so many to meet, right? Out of 12,
Seriously,
13
where
in
do you
total.
hide that thing?
Hey, Cipher. I guess relatively speaking, right? If it's been 1,000 years and we're in the last month or two of it, yeah, it is reaching its end. Yes, Cipher, the Flash.
Our cute play session is over.
Yeah, I hadn't heard the English voice much, so it's fun to hear it. Such a fun animation. Oh, oh boy. Yep. Flame Weaver's back. They were saying that. Yep, there's Aquila. Psycho was king to be. Oh, done on. In my Brazilian form. Well, we don't have a theory about who the Flame Weaver really is, so... Oh, there's so much we'll have to go through. Frame by frame.
The blazing sun destined to rise.
Yes, you are a deliverer. All at dawn's rise. Yep.
It's currently sunny already. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
We'll see if they
Welcome
can
to the
live up to the
3.3,
Pardo moment
the
in
fall at
back
dawn's
third.
rise.
Is that...
Special program. I'm Albert, your favorite announcer.
Ooh.
Welcome
You know.
3 guests. why don't you say hello to everyone?
Yeah. I'm Cipher.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hyacine, a healer from the
Mischievous.
Twilight Courtyard.
Hello, everyone. I'm Casterus. It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome,
Everyone having their
welcome.
little
Thank you,
effects.
Mr. Albert, for inviting us and for setting up such a special broadcasting location.
It is pretty interesting. Are we in the sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all, I've been personally watching the Flame Chase Journey's progress too. For example, in the previous version story, we saw the Crisis heirs recover the core flames
Yes,
of
we
death
did.
and reason. And we learned through Professor Nax's experiment that the world of Anthorius
Yep,
is
Samsara.
essentially in a cycle.
That's correct. The Titans of today are the
Wouldn't
Chrysos
be
heirs of the previous
surprised if it
cycle.
ends up being
We did
very
make a
similar
lot of progress,
to Elysium
but we
Realm.
also paid a heavy price.
Mm.
Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the
Yep.
cycle of life and death, while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his
Yeah,
journey
I love
as a
that you get
living
a
man.
letter in the
The
mail
hero's
from her.
journey is always accompanied by farewells.
If you put
I'm
in a code, of
convinced their
course.
sacrifices will not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazer will set
Man.
out with the Chrysos
Well,
heirs
it's good
on
to
their
know
final
that
campaign of the
since
Flame Chase
the,
Journey.
since
That
Saber will be
is
on a separate
the
pity,
battle against the
I can
Sky
feel
Titan.
safe to do my tempo
Speaking
on
of
Cipher.
Aquila, no one has ever been able
But
to
then
uncover
Final
the
just got
secrets,
remarketed, so
even
it's like,
though
oh,
you can see the
man.
sky just by lifting
Crazy.
your head and Akuma.
Too many
That's just
characters I
how it
like.
is. The sky has remained untouchable throughout Emphorius' history, and anything beyond
we
the
gotta
sky
deal
is
with it.
strictly taboo. Most
Open
people both
Emphorius up.
respect and fear Aquila.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes,
Bird.
that the sky itself is their eyelids, and that they govern the dawn and
Yeah,
dusk
we did
of
see
the
some
world.
visuals there.
They once fought against
It looks similar.
Nikodor in the Chrysos War.
And he poked.
The Sky Cities back then were powerful
Looked more of
states
a
that
drive
could
out,
even
right?
stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos.
Mm.
As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made
Yep.
skyships
We
to
heard
overcome
this story.
Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state
A
reduced
new
to
blazing
ashes.
sun to rise
Compared to
upon the
how
world.
other Titans bring
Hero
faith
must
and protection
first
to the
sever
people,
Sky's final
Aquila
lie.
appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
Besides,
Yeah,
now the
Titan
sky
News
is
and
stopping
enemy,
Gray and Danny from
not a
going
friend.
home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home
Yeah, but
once
we
this
saw him by
battle is
Lune.
over.
Yeah, we'll have to go back over
Let's
that.
not
for sure.
jinx it.
Okay,
Friend by friend
okay,
for,
no jinxing.
The cutscenes
But
especially.
since no one has managed to reach the
Glean
sky
more
for
from that.
thousands of years, that just goes to show that Aquila is the most challenging foe on the Flame Chase journey so far. Ooh, I've been too scared to even fly to Boreas. What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with one thunderbolt?
So, is there
Drop
any
like a
possible
Minecraft
way
item.
for us to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie. Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right. In version
Yeah, new area.
3.3, Hyacine will lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode
Oh, you're
together.
fine, cat. He's such a big baby.
That's a
I was seeing you
descendant
for
of the
like
sky for
15
you.
minutes.
But instead
Going
of
like,
worrying
what?
about
Longer
how
than
we'll
that.
get up there,
We're going like, if you want to laugh, you can
Shouldn't
come
we
over. As soon as I
worry
shut the
more about
door,
what
he
happened
goes
once
through
we've
and starts
ascended?
crying like, I miss you. I want to
Feel
nap
the power
now.
of the sky.
hey,
You're such a big
which
baby.
side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame Chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground. The last core flame of the Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected
Carefully.
in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has
Fine
not
on
been
core
returned.
flame.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is
Losing
losing
their
their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Yes, and the Flame Reaver also
Yep.
appeared in the trailer we
Heard
just
he was
saw.
coming back.
And a ticking time bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
The
Who
Lord
could it
Mighty is
be?
now permanently stationed in Castrum Kremnos, and I must remain in the Netherrealm. While the other Chrysos heirs must go on the campaign against Aquila.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time. Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World Bearing's cord flame, Maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the
Cipher.
team for a long time.
Steal it, sneak it away,
Meow.
keep it safe.
Maybe it'll become an interesting game of
Keep
trickery.
it secret. Keep it safe.
Apart from the pursuit of Aranova within Emporius, the geniuses beyond this
Yeah.
world are also
Hey,
keeping a
Herda.
close eye on things. Madam Herda's data spirit entity successfully reached the
Yeah.
vortex of Genesis at the end
And
of
there's a
version
sussy little guy
3.2's
waiting
main
there.
story. And we learned from her conversation
Yeah.
with Lygus that the third path enveloping Emporius is
Destruction.
the destruction. As the geniuses continue their
And that there's
investigation,
a,
the source of Emporius'
Lord
tragedy will
Ravager,
gradually be
right.
revealed, and the fates of Emporius and the cosmos will also
and
begin
yeah,
to tangle.
possibility the
As for
march in the
how,
past was that
That'll
Lord
be up to the
Ravager, but we'll have
Trailblazers
to
to
see.
find out in the upcoming story.
Because he was talking about, yeah,
sure
if
that everyone
you
can
do
smoothly
this,
pass
he'll
the final
break the
challenge
chains,
before
break the
reaching the
shackles
Aranova.
on a Lord Ravager.
Albert, and bringing you the latest
And he was like,
reports
well,
on the
that's
Sky,
very
Castrum, and Aqua.
bad and has many
Today, the
implications.
Eye of Twilight has clear weather, low humidity.
Yeah, Lygus was like, do you
UV
not
index.
want to be
Make sure you stay
responsible for
hydrated.
millions of
Cover up.
deaths? You know,
This is
countless
the heart
deaths,
of the Sky
essentially.
Cities. The various
Yeah,
intricate
new area.
machines here can control the weather.
New
And
mechanics,
you
I'm
can
guessing?
enjoy unique meteorological phenomena using the Celestial Mural.
But these grandiose buildings were gradually
Very
abandoned
spread
over
out.
time,
And
and all
advanced.
traces
That's
of
cool.
Aquila, the Sky Titan, have been lost.
Looks like a mix of ancient
Some
and
claim
advanced.
that they are
Oh,
now
cat,
hiding in the
let
depths
me
of the Eye of
readjust, you
Twilight.
big baby.
Though this place now lies empty and
Lay
lifeless,
down.
we may still glean
Yeah, it
the
looks
Sky
very cool.
Folks' past glory and wisdom
I've loved how
from the traces
Emporius has
left
looked
behind
so
by
far.
time.
So,
What a magnificent city hiding in the sky.
lots of
I
treasures.
bet there's lots of treasures that we've never seen on the ground.
Yeah, I also feel like this place seems very,
Very
different from
different.
everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful as you observe the view from above the clouds. In this splendid Sky Castrum, we'll be fighting Aquila, the sublime, radiant avatar of the sky.
Yep.
The Sky Titan is the most capricious out of the 12 Titans. We really need more
That's one way to
information
put
about
it.
them before we begin the campaign.
That's right. In the first phase of the
Wow,
battle,
looks so
the weather will
cool.
be clear. Clear weather will have a starting temperature that can deal damage to allies. Aquila will increase environmental
Yeah, look at
temperature
that.
over time, and their damage against allies will also increase as the temperature climbs.
Allies will also be able to deal more damage to Aquila when the
Yeah.
temperature rises. But it's better to
Positives
attack
and
as many
negatives.
enemy targets as possible to reduce
AOE.
environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
And in the second
Love
phase
the
of the
design
battle,
of the boss.
we will meet
We'll
lightning
have to see
and thunder.
mechanically.
Storm clouds
fun
will
or annoying
descend
it is.
together with sharp gales. During this phase, the environment will accumulate thundercloud stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the blink of an eye.
When allies attack Aquila in the second phase of the battle, they can seize Thundercloud stacks. And Aquila will damage
Okay.
themselves based on the Thundercloud stacks seized by allies.
So
After
real
allies have
similar to
seized
like
all
Kool-Aid
Thundercloud
stacks.
the
Oh, that's,
Titan will
yeah,
become weakness
a
broken.
balance between
But that's
you
not
and him.
all. In the third phase of the
Gaining
battle,
stacks.
the weather will
Countering
get even
his
worse,
stacks gain.
and Aquila will deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
Don't panic, everyone. I'll provide off-field assistance to the team during the third phase.
Got
As
it.
the
So that's
most
gonna be
reliable
the
healer in
special
Alchema,
mechanic. Yeah.
having Miss Hyacine around
Like we've gone
means
in
we've got
previous
even more
bosses.
protection.
Not bad, little girl. You've got the intel. And you've got the moves.
Echo of War, Glance of Twilight will also become available in
New
version
trace
3.2.
material.
Trailblazers can obtain the character Cipher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder and Amnesis, after completing the challenge. Here's a
Okay.
kind reminder that the character Hyacinth's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish.
Got it.
Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
That brings an end to our introduction to the stories about the sky. We'll be back in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
That's nice. Yeah. It's always good for them to tell stuff like that. Cute. Cat burglar. Try to steal the crown? Yep. It's stuck. It's part of Econ. Poor little guy. Oh. What happened there? Hope little guy's okay. Some of the idols. Nope. Time to fight. Normal skill. And then ult, right? Ah, that's cool. Pegasus. That's cool as well.
Oh, even our studio feels all warm and fluffy
And the
now after
wings.
seeing how cute and
Yeah, the
lovely Miss
animations look neat.
Hyacine is.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras.
Yep.
The chimeras
from
work
that event.
hard thanks to her. That's how you grow a business.
Wind
You know.
remembrance.
I was very surprised at first by Miss Hyacinth's warmth and healing. It's a far cry from the impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh, and what do the history books say?
They are usually tall and ferocious, and brave and warlike.
Or they have
Good
the
job,
authority
Albert.
to control the weather.
Mm.
Some legends even claim that the sky folk have wings.
Wow.
Albert, I know you have wings, but this is local Amphorius history
Yeah.
we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even back when Lady Treby was spreading the prophecy, a sky folk with a spear in hand had already issued
Yep,
a
we heard
challenge to
about that.
Aquila.
Her ancestor.
My ancestor was also the first mortal to slay a god.
Mm.
Many brave warriors who participated in the Kremnos festival are also counted among that heroine's descendants.
That just makes me more curious, Miss Hyacin. With so many strong and brave fighters
Yeah,
in your
well, a
family
healer.
tree, why did you choose to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page,
Mm.
and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability. Though the duty of the flame chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's
sweet.
why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's
Yeah.
right. I remember
And they
that
are great.
Hyacin
Art is
definitely
great there
produced
as well.
attention in that conversation
Totally.
the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp
Oh,
eyes.
what, Rio?
And said they'd make
What?
good
I'm
numbers
not
of the
touching
Twilight
you.
Courtyard.
Being on
Anyone
Twitchy.
would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say?
Twitchy back.
Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is
I have to
pure
lean
bliss
forward
indeed.
because of the
Miss
cat.
Hyacin has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard too, and she loves taking pictures of them.
Mm.
You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait, seriously?
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
Why are they all out of focus? Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss
Yeah, look at the
Hyacin performs
animations.
in battle?
What does she do?
Yes, I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance, and I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle.
Hmm.
After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their max
Yeah.
HP.
Increase max HP for everyone in the team.
That's right. Both
Makes
my
sense why they
ultimate
put
and
her
my
with
skill
Cass.
can restore HP for all allies, as
That's
well
also
as
very
summon
good.
my good helper, Little Ika.
It looks so chubby, like a cute plushie. Hugging it must feel very nice.
Not only is Little Ika very huggable, but they're
Mhm.
also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle,
Like
Little
with
Ika will
casters and
consume
skill?
their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
In
Mm.
other words, little Ika will automatically heal teammates both
Yeah, seems
when
like a
they
very
get
good
hit
partner for
and
Cass.
when they actively consume their own HP.
That's right.
It's gonna feel pretty safe with both Hyacin and little Ika healing us.
Apart from healing teammates,
Mm.
Little Ika can also attack enemies. The more
Yeah, I
healing
want
Little
to
Ika and I
improve my
provide, the
Caster's
more
team.
damage
I'll go
Little
for
Ika
her,
deals
but
to
I'm
enemies.
okay.
Feels like
Gallagher
even
works
the
pretty well.
battlefield becomes bathed in Miss Hyacin's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well. Like a clear sky after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow
You
bridge
animated.
and the floating bubbles are all symbols
Yeah.
of thriving life.
After all, Healing isn't all about the body.
Not Titan King, but
Revitalizing
more
the
the Black
spirit is
Tide
very important too.
variants.
All right. After Miss Hyacin, let's introduce the next character coming in version 3.3. Cipher.
Yeah, so big heals, HP increases, passive heals. The cat stretch. Whoa, zoom. Those are great items. Kick. Suck all the money out. Yep. Classic Pardo move, just give me the money. Zoom. Ah, that's cool. Yeah. Bang.
Hey, stop!
Oh.
We're not done yet.
Ah.
Cipher told me there were treasures
Hey,
in
buddy.
that big studio.
Fat.
But there's nothing here.
Mario, you can get up if you want.
Thieves never return empty-handed.
You.
So give it to me.
Oh.
You
The chibis are fun.
give me my clothes back.
Zika censoring him.
Apologies. Let us
It's funny.
continue. Like Glaya and Triby, Cipher is also
Want
a Christos
them
heir who joined the
nihility.
flame chase journey at the
Laughing.
very beginning. She has had the divine authority of
Great
trickery for many long years.
And the
But
shadow
unlike the
versions of
other
her.
heirs,
grabbing-
Cipher's movements have always been elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts.
Valuables.
She is almost never an Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her
Cat
in
shadow
the
and
city.
everything.
Can't
Yeah.
help it.
So good.
I can't live in a place where the seamstress has got everything under
The
surveillance.
Glaya.
Albert's right. We've been in Akama for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cipher at all.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that says Cipher has been colluding
guy.
with the spirit thief.
Yeah, it's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have similar
Yeah,
interests.
where'd you get that out?
We're
Are
good
you
partners
taking
when it
money
comes to going
from
on
Albert?
adventures and hunting for treasures.
Yeah, that spirit thief was so impressed by Cipher's charisma that they voluntarily became Cipher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma?
Promise of
Or by
riches.
the promise of riches?
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Okay, Albert.
Look at your working conditions, Ian.
Sorry.
Not in line with our principles. Ooh, tut tut, what a poor bird. Poor bird. Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
It's like we don't steal from the poor.
But why do I not feel happy about this?
Too broke to steal from.
Though
That's
they
great.
are all demigods, Cipher is different from
Yeah.
Glaya and Triby. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the flame chase journey or the Aeronova. It's more accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
That's true. It was only thanks to Lady Aglaya's generous payment that Cipher was willing to come send the
Yep.
Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free-spirited and
Cipher just wants
independent
to chill.
personality has given
Hang
Glaya
around.
quite the headache. The fact that the demigod of trickery is unwilling to fulfill her duties has become Aglaya's most vexing concern.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. How do you expect me to do a desk job? There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god. It's not the cat's problem, though. Cats are always right.
That is true.
Cats are
Always right.
Cats are always... Oh, wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cipher?
Isn't that the
Charismatic.
wonderful part about being
Yeah.
the demigod of trickery?
The authority
Authority.
of trickery? Maybe that's how Cipher got Aglaia to value her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaia was absolutely powerless to stop her.
You want to know my trade secrets that much? Then you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop on my wallet. Well, as to how Cipher caught Aglaia's eye and was invited to join the Flame Chase journey,
Find out.
that'll be for the Trailblazers to find out in version 3.3.
Yep, it's about
Now,
right.
Let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility. While in
Kick.
battle, I prioritize inflicting the
Animations
enemy
also
with
look
the
great.
highest max HP on the field.
Using
with a
with
special
Acheron
state.
and Jiaochu.
When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt
And
to the
Venturing,
enemy
of course.
and perform follow-up attacks on
Sigh.
that enemy.
Record.
They'll
Are
never
you
let me
saving
get
up for
Venturing.
something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy based on the damage value I've recorded.
Whoa! Does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cipher will deal?
Cool.
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight.
Yeah.
When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed.
Cool.
In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cipher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she
Yeah,
can
and you
use
see it
her
recorded
ultimate
over
on
there,
the
the
enemies
number.
on the field
Like
for like a
coins.
zillion damage.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cipher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight.
Yep.
Where did that come from?
Well,
That's my hometown's invention.
Pullaroo.
The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on, even gold.
So true. Look at how much stuff
Wow.
is getting pulled out of the
a
enemy.
caster's in
There's
Cipher.
so much
And
gold.
Houston, of
Cats
course.
are good, and the enemies of cats are evil.
And true.
Look at about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my
Her own damage
technique,
counts as
my
well.
movement speed will increase, and I will not be detected by
Yep.
enemies.
Invisible.
Allies might even get some
She's
extra
taking coins
goods
from
when
them?
I get close to
Yeah.
an enemy.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished
Seal
introducing Cipher,
usability, but
let's
can
have a
steal
look at
and
this
run
version's
fast.
banners. At version 3.3's first half warp event,
Wow.
Trailblazers can
Like cone
acquire the
artistry.
limited 5-star character Hyacine. The limited 5-star light cone, Long May Rainbows Adorn the Sky, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character, the Herda, is
Already?
returning.
Dang.
And at the same time, the
That's
limited
quick.
5-star light cone, Into the Unreachable Veil, will become available once again.
Or
At
that means
version
we're going to get more of a
3.3's second half
focus
warp
on
event,
Silent Furious
Trailblazers
as
can
well.
acquire the
Ah,
limited
yeah.
5-star character
Great art as well
Cipher.
for Cipher.
The limited 5-star light cone, Lies Dance on the Breeze, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited 5-star
And Goliath?
character
Yeah.
Goliath is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Time Woven into Gold, will become available
That's
once
very
again.
interesting. Those are coming back so soon. Because that
Time for a
was
short break. The
3.0.
program will resume
So,
in just a few moments.
3 versions later, which is like a month and a half each. Oh, that is cursed. I do not like that. Albert, put your legs back. Yep, racing around the Mario Kart style. Oh, there you go. Ah, but speed boost. Yep.
Welcome back! This is version 3.3 special program.
Cipher
What
looks so shocked.
happened to you during that break, Mr. Albert?
I'm okay. I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
You crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying emperor. What a...
Jarring victory.
All right, enough of this. Let's get back to the program.
Punch.
Benaconi's Speed Cup
Events.
Spheroid Racing Tournament is now open for registration. The
Okay.
mightiest drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory together. During the event, the Trailblazer will drive
looking.
a spheroid race car and participate in a racing competition. Different race cars have different characteristics and abilities.
Okay.
First,
Minigame,
let me
yeah.
introduce you to this super cool looking Sea Hunter Shark with a God-tier engine and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of old-fashioned racers, guaranteed to terrify your opponents.
The racetrack is different for each race. There will be
Interesting.
acceleration bands, deceleration
Yeah, it
bands,
looks like you
and
can
different
switch
kinds
between
of
modes.
obstacles. You've got to be able to deal with these surprises if you want to become the champion.
Hey, wait, there's a car coming up. Ooh, the opponent's putting on the pressure. Ooh, but I see a shark skillfully uses rockets to disrupt the opponent and employs the acceleration bands to overtake them on a turn.
That's awesome. But the spheroids don't move forward by rolling?
It's not like roll the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll unlock more race cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
Like what? Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car
Avengering.
13 Orphans. It's said that whoever drives this car will be blessed by the god of games, be forever safe, and win every
So it is
tile
character
game.
themed.
And there's this one with an absolutely stunning name. The Herdador.
All these cars look...
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere.
Yep.
But I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars. Besides, the
So who's the
Trailblazer
shark
will encounter
supposed to
some
be then?
old friends in this competition. Apart from the owner
it's
of
almost
these
like
cars,
Boonta?
I heard a certain hacker helped the Trailblazer register
so
for this
horrible.
competition. Then I wish all the drivers good luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version events. In version 3.3, the game
it's
Legend of
back.
the Galactic Baseballer Demon King
I remember this
put by
was
Giovanni,
pretty
will
fun.
have its official release.
Hey,
Giovanni's investments is
you're
still
okay,
paying
man.
off, and that's all thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous
Fun.
beta test. The official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will retain the lore and setting of a little raccoon looking for a baseball bat.
In
Hey,
every
buddy.
battle wave, the
Yes, I
baseballer
see.
must defeat as many enemies as possible, gain
You're
experience,
such a big
and
baby.
try to increase
you
their
are.
team level. After you've raised your team level, you get one chance to select a
Yeah.
weapon or
Had
accessory.
a fun day.
And you
You've been
can
hanging
raise
out
your
with
combat
people.
power by combining different weapons and
And
accessories
you just played
sensibly.
with Jack a little while
After
ago.
achieving max level with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant
So
accessory,
it's what we're used to.
it can ascend into
Just
a
evolve a
legendary
bit.
weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos between normal weapons that can become powerful twin
Cool.
weapons.
Yeah.
Ah, lots of cool new stuff.
This is the official release
It's
after
neat.
all. Lots of new content has been added since the beta version. Also, the
Using, like,
baseballer may
Aventuring's,
encounter the Demon King's
mechanic
minions during
there.
battle. Defeat them for a chance to open
Demon
chests
King
and
and the
increase your
Flame Leaders.
combat power. After
Shadows.
completing all the trials of one planet, the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final
Looks like
battle,
5 in
the
total.
baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black Cloak Demon King. Mr. Giovanni has great hope that the official release of the Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will bring the Trailblazer Supreme.
Adrenaline!
In version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean Hero
Yep.
will also have an
Update.
update, and the remaining 6 Golden Blood Spoons will be released.
A new buff system. What's the trick this time?
Remaining
In the 6
6.
goals that come with the Divergent Universe Protean
Does that
Hero
mean we're also
update,
getting more
the
character
duration of
teased?
one full
Yes,
day
we
can be
are.
reduced,
Cool.
making day and night switch more frequently.
Because we had
This
some
means
other
that more
characters
Golden Blood
teased
Spoon effects
in
will
the
be
previous
triggered as
ones.
day and night switch over.
So now we're
So
getting
you're
some
saying
more.
we should take advantage of how often day and night switch and reap the buffs
Cool.
to deal more damage.
Indeed.
So out of the 6 new schools, what will you choose,
I'm gonna
Mr.
hint
Albert,
at some character
as an expert
designs.
of the Divergent Universe?
This is a bit difficult.
I'm a little
I'll
cried
pick
on.
Throne of Worlds to have a go first. I believe that when day and night switch over, Throne of Worlds will allow my allies to deal more damage.
Day and night do switch very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For example, the chemical arts of the Bow of Rift can turn discarded and destroyed curios into cosmic fragments.
Ah, sounds like there will be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system
I
also
need to do my
includes a
run of
new
that tonight.
function to share strategy
Get their
codes. Trailblazers can use a strategy code to directly import a strategy in the
Cool.
game.
Now it'll
Seems
be
like a
even
nice
easier to
little
find a specific
quality line.
strategy.
True. Okay, now let's take a short break. The show will resume when we're back.
Another animation? Okay, no, not this time. Getting some new music though. Probably for the new Ariel. Is that a ship? It kind of looks like a ship there. Oh no, I guess we'll have to see. Very solemn. Like lighthearted but solemn.
Welcome back.
I know what's up next. It's gonna be that good old friend, Gift of Odyssey.
Turnbull,
Indeed.
which I will need
Behold
for
and
that fate
rejoice.
code app.
Nice. The planar
I
Fisher
should
and
be
Garden
able
of
to
Plenty events will
guarantee
also return in this
saber.
version. Completing them
I'll
will
see
earn
if I can
double
snipe like
rewards.
guns.
We also have
Because
some new
those
materials to
obviously won't be
introduce to
coming
everyone.
back.
Stagnant Shadow Shape of Deep Sheep will come online.
Yeah.
And you can
I
obtain
don't
the
necessarily
essential
want to
material
go
Invasive Clot.
1024, see if I
Cavern
get
of
lucky.
Corrosion. Path
Once
of
I have
Thunder
a saber,
Surge
of
will
course.
also
Oh,
open
new
soon.
caverns.
Complete its challenge to obtain the 2 relic sets. Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder and Wave Strider Captain.
In terms of system optimizations, the relic storage limit will be increased.
Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder and Wave Strider Captain.
In terms of system optimizations,
Interesting.
the relic storage
We'll have
limit
to see the
will
effects.
be increased to 3,000
But
in version
it's nice to have something
3.3.
new to farm.
To a bigger backpack.
Ah, that's so
now
good.
I can
Yes.
hold more treasures and relics in there.
The
That's
red
actually
notification
amazing.
reminder in the
That's
game
huge.
will also be optimized.
That'll actually let me
The
farm the new
repeated
set.
red notification dots that trailblazers see when switching
Ah, that would be
devices
so
will be
nice.
significantly reduced, and the logic behind some
Good.
counterintuitive notifications
Some nice little
will
quality
also be
vibes.
optimized.
Yes.
All right,
Yep.
that brings
New
us to
routes
the end
back
of
to the
version
mines, boys.
3.3
Back to the
special
relic
program.
mines.
It's time to call it a day. We'll see everyone next time.
Not talking about the fake collab. Yeah, and that's it. Dang. Well, we know it's coming, what do they say, July 11th? So, it's not coming 3.3. I think that means it's coming 3.4. So, they'll talk about that for certain then. I just thought they might even address it a tiny bit, but nope. Might get teased a little bit more. Okay, well, let's go back over the trailer again.
Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight raised her spear
Celiosi.
against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
You're okay, Cat. I'll be done streaming soon, buddy.
Miss Hyacine.
Little Ika.
Nah, you stink.
Break.
Wet cat.
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge. May this faint light
Yeah, she's great.
dispel the gloom, restore the skies. Chrysos Air's flame chase journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
Yeah. This is also a big
Where
boss.
did they hide that thing?
Is she talking about the core film then? Caprice. Surrounded by a bunch of chests. And music. Chasing him around. Can't escape thief spirit.
Bye, so I can leave early. Our cute play session is over.
Yeah. Go to the temple on Cipher. We'll see what happens. Not on pity enough to well, a temple won't guarantee her or hit soft pity or anything, so fine. You so this looks like she tried to do her trick, right? Tossing the coin into the air to then, you know, be able to run away. But it looks like he caught it, so that stops her from being able to move quickly, right? Yep. Then, right as she's about to catch it, yeah, that doesn't look good. And then also the flame, we were talking about the core flame. Yeah. The impact rings. Damn. You'll be okay, right, guys? Oh, yeah. That doesn't look good. Or we're carefully in the city. Or maybe this is what happens after. Defeat Aquila. Ooh, and the sky is transforming as well. Almost looks like an eclipse is going on. Has to be me. Yeah, that visual. Almost looking like dusk. Wonder if we'll finally see that trailer moment with Cyrene. Now we saw so long ago for 2.0, the music video. Is this like the core of Kefli? Getting Kefli's core flame? They're with Finon. And Dan Hung, it looks like. Yeah, we know about that. Cycles can't be. Finon coming in, helping us out. My day. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. He's like, we'll hold him off. Yeah, and then Don Hung, yep, imbibed Luna here. Fighting in shadows of a Flame Reaver. Such a cool shot, I guess visually speaking. Oh, cat. Finon facing off against, yeah, Aquila. Summoning a sword. Looks like a very familiar sword in his hands, and we saw in his drip marketing. Lady Celiose. Celiose. Interesting. Yeah, and then this is obviously Aquila with all the eyes opening up. Yep, taking our lance to fight Aquila. Stabbing it in one of its eyes, or one of its weak spots. Yep, fight him back. Fire my daisy. All falling down to here. Ah, so Aquila falls down. How long can I send? Finon does not seem happy here. And we see some other images. I'm like, oh boy. We're getting to some Hoyo moments. Well, we've already had some Hoyo moments, but we're getting some more. Yeah. Golden blood. Yep. Looks like maybe he took the core flame from Cipher. Blazing sun destined to rise. Yeah. Finon. Is this Donang here? Like his embodied Lune form? Has dark hair. Yeah, and in that moment that we were seeing that eclipse going on. That is not Trian. I'm getting chills. Chad, I don't like where this is going. Yeah, and then we see my day. Yep. Cool image though. Into the end. Oh, I'm both excited and filled with fear. Because I know Hoyo, I'm familiar with what they do. And I know that just like with just like with several other recent stories, I am likely to cry during this. Especially with so far how well they've done to establish Cipher. And, you know, my connection to Pardo from Impact 3rd and everything, I'm like, oh man. Yeah, I am very much looking forward to this next version. Both characters seem great, this is a packed year for Star Rail, man. Like, it feels so hard to skip and to save for characters right now. But I can't wait. Yep, coming soon. Less than 2 weeks, right? Oh boy. With that though, we'll be ending off stream. Tell me what you guys thought down below in the comments about the live stream. Which part are you most looking forward to? Cipher, Hyacine, story, Aquila boss fight? Let me know. Oh man. You're killing me, yo. Yeah, feel free to like and dislike as well if you want. Subscribe if you want to see more gacha game or variety gaming content in the future. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. Hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. See ya. Oops. There we go. Also, I think tomorrow night I'll be doing a stream. Probably a Zenless event stream, if I had to say. So I'll see which one has is story focused that I want to do on stream. But yeah, I'm just, ooh, yeah, I got chills several times in that trailer, seeing those moments. I know, ooh boy, hell yeah, I was gonna do it again. Yeah, can't wait. Bye bye for real. You're fine, Rio, you big baby. See you guys.